Japanese climate. Japan's climate is rainy and humid and marked, in most places, by 4 distinct seasons. The country's wide range of latitude causes pronounced differences in climate between the north and the south. Hokkaido and other parts of northern Japan have long, harsh winters and relatively cool summers. Average temperatures in the north city of Sarapo dip to -5 degrees centigrade, 24 degrees Fahrenheit, in January, but reach only 20 degrees centigrade, 68 degrees Fahrenheit, in July. Central Japan has cold but short winters and hot, humid summers. In Tokyo, in central Honshu, temperatures average 3 degrees centigrade, 38 degrees Fahrenheit, in January, and 25 degrees centigrade, 77 degrees Fahrenheit, in July. Kyushu is subtropical, with short, mild winters and hot, humid summers. Average temperatures in the southern city of Kagoshima are 7 degrees centigrade, 45 degrees Fahrenheit, in January, and 26 degrees centigrade, 79 degrees Fahrenheit, in July. Farther south, the Ryukyu Islands are warmer still, with frost-free winters. The dissimilar climate of Japan is influenced by the country's location on the edge of the Pacific Ocean, and by its proximity to the Asian continent. The mountain ranges running through the center of the islands also influence local weather conditions. The Sea of Japan side of the country is extremely snowy in winter. Cold air masses originating over the Asian continent absorb moisture as they pass over the Sea of Japan, then rise as they encounter Japan's mountain barriers, cooling further and dropping their moisture in the form of snow. The heaviest snows are in Nagano Prefecture, where annual accumulations of 8 to 10 meters, 26 to 30 feet, are common. In contrast, Pacific Japan lies in a snow shadow on the shelter side of the mountains and experiences fairly dry winters with clear skies. From June to September, this pattern reverses. Monsoon winds from the Pacific tropics bring warm, moist air and heavy precipitation to Japan's Pacific coast. A month-long rainy season, called the Baiyu, begins in southern Japan in early June, traveling north as the month progresses. Baiyu is followed by hot, humid weather. During this period, violent storms called typhoons come ashore in Japan, most often in Kyushu and Shikoku. Japan's distant tropical islands also suffer typhoon damage. Meanwhile, throughout the summer, the Sea of Japan coast is protected by the Pacific influences by the mountains and is relatively dry. Northern Honshu and Hokkaido receive relatively little summer precipitation. Average annual precipitation in Sapporo is 1,130 millimeters, 45 inches, while in Tokyo it is 1,410 millimeters, 55 inches, and in Kagoshima it is 2,240 millimeters, 88 inches. Generally, autumn and spring are pleasant in all parts of Japan. The season when cherry blossoms open, typically in late March to early May, depending on latitude and elevation, is particularly festive. Japan ranks as the world's 9th most populous nation, with a population of 127,467,900 970, 2007 estimate. It is also one of the most crowded, with an average population density of 340 persons per square kilometer, 881 per square mile. Affected by the different climatic regions, the population is distributed unevenly within the country. Densities range from the very low levels in the steep mountain areas of Hokkaido and the interior of Honshu Island to extraordinarily high levels in the urban areas of Japan's larger plains. The most crowded area is central Tokyo, where overall population density is about 13,000 persons per square kilometer, about 33,000 per square mile. About 66% of Japan's people are concentrated in urban areas, making Japan one of the most heavily urbanized nations in the world.